Hi, I'm totally not named Dan, and as you can see, I'm totally not dressed for this, because I was totally not expecting to do a video today. However, when I got up this morning, I discovered that the Joffice, Jasco's weekly live stream from their office, featured a few new rules updates that I had to talk about. So here I am in my Halloween kimono and devil horns to tell you about all of them. And here with me is my buddy, Cutest Link.
Hello, everyone. So, I don't know what the updates are, so this will be my genuine first reaction.
Yes, because you don't read my Discord, do you?
I can't keep notifications on. I'll get crazy with all the Discords and all this stuff.
Fair enough.
I really get really easily notification fatigued, so I just occasionally catch up.
Do you want to hop on over to the Tabletop Simulator table and take a look at what we're seeing today?
Yeah, let's hop. Like the Easter Bunny.
Alrighty.
Oh, no, it's Halloween, never mind.
So this time, we're looking at the game table rather than the deck building table. It's just more convenient for what I want to show today. And we'll go into My Hero Academia only decks, and this one, as you can see, I've got a few iterations of it because I've been working on it a fair bit since I just threw it together randomly one night for Tam's stream.
Right.
And yeah, some of you might have seen this deck. This is All Might True Form, or Small Might as people like to call him.
That's genius.
He's got all his drawbacks and stuff, but he also has every attack you can discard one All Might to draw a card and give you attack plus 3 damage, right?
Ah, yeah. I see the explicit stacking because stacking isn't in the rules anymore.
Well, except it's not stacking. That's the problem here. Because stacking is in the rules, but it's not in the rules for My Hero Academia. So My Hero Academia has its own weird version of it. And that's the first thing we're going to be talking about today.
Oh, great.
So this is his first form once per game. So yeah, once per game is the very first thing you do on your turn after you've readied up and everything. You go, I'm going to place another All Might down on top of this character. For the rest of the turn, I can use all the abilities on that version of All Might, but I remove it from game at end of turn. Right?
You can do it once per game.
Yeah, it's a once per game. You can become any All Might of your choice.
Wow, that's really flavorful to the actual story.
Absolutely.
So, brilliant.
The deck that I built to go with this runs 15 All Mights. Because obviously you can just discard all of these All Mights for plus damage and to draw new cards, right?
That's not allowed, is it?
You can't physically play and stack this All Might with this All Might. That wouldn't be allowed. But I could use the ability and just dump this All Might on top of him.
I misunderstood. I thought you had 15 of one specific version of All Might.
Oh god, no, I'm not allowed that. But we've got
that, like in your Malian deck.
Yeah, like the Red Eye Capsule. But we got All Might True Form or Small Might. We've got
discard it from your hand. Yes.
Let's see.
Second,
from your hand.
It was discard from being attached.
No, we don't have the attachment zone in this. Then we have this All Might, which is the standard All Might in the main set. Then we have version 3, the tournament promo All Might, which has actually already been released as a Gen Con promo. Though they moved his abilities around and changed the colors a bit and stuff.
Fair enough.
And finally, this one, officially this hasn't been released yet, even in America, but actually it has. They screwed up and shipped some of them early. DLC All Might.
Of course they did.
Yeah, because America's getting things early and we're not even getting them on time.
Wait, that's a DLC. We didn't even get them and they already have the DLC early? What? That's Jasco, sort it out.
I know, right? Especially
I guess why you're wearing horns now. Oh my god.
What, because of Halloween or?
No, because it's like All Might's thingies.
Oh, All Might's giant hairy ears. No, that's not why I'm wearing the horns. That's just a bonus thing. But if you want to talk about how crappy shipping's been.
Yeah. Always.
I ordered this a week ago.
Stay spicy.
Yeah, this is hot sauce from heatonist.com. I ordered it a week ago. It's here already. And I mean, it arrived like 3 days ago. It took them like 4 days to ship it.
Wait, from
the US.
The America?
Yes. So why is it taking My Hero Academia literal months, and why is every single set of Digimon delayed? It just doesn't make sense.
Chance? I'd say random chance.
But yeah, the whole point of this deck was not to use all of these All Mights, but just to use All Might True Form. because it specifically says that you can use all the abilities on it. Not that, like how stacking used to work, you could use all the extra abilities. So, because you can use all the abilities on it, theoretically, you can use 2 copies of every ability, right?
Wait,
and so
what?
you can give +6 damage to all your attacks, because you can use the abilities on your standard character, and you could use the abilities on the character you played, right?
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately,
Are they allowed it in the ruling?
that's not the case. New rules have come out, and you now can't do that. So the deck that I played on Tam's stream, which I will link to the video of down below, sadly, doesn't work anymore. And here's the exact ruling. Place on top of now means if a card is placed on top of another card in the stage, the effect that caused this will specify a duration. The top card temporarily replaces the bottom card. This includes superseding its printed properties and getting a new current state. This also means you don't have access to any abilities on the bottom card, and it's still counted as 1 card.
I guess that kind of makes sense lore-wise for this specific case.
So what this means...
Like if you change forms. No, I guess it kind of makes sense if stacking characters is now just changing forms.
Yeah, what this
kind of makes sense because you only have the abilities of the new form. Then if you are in a different form, you don't retain abilities from the original form, right?
Potentially. But yeah, what this means is that All Might True Form, when you stack him on top of All Might True Form, does literally nothing. So that's now pointless. And then, let's see, this All Might has a 6 hand size, right?
Yeah.
So this one starts with a 7 hand size and 30 health, but loses 3 health every turn. This one starts with a 6 hand size and 30 health. If you take this out your hand and stack it on top, oh look, you're a 6 hand size with 30 health again. Because you've used that card from your hand. So you've gained literally nothing by doing this. So there's no point playing that All Might in him.
Wait, why? Because what are his abilities?
Doesn't matter what this one's abilities are, because you could have just started with this one instead. And then you'd have had those abilities all the time. And same goes for this one. This is a 629. What happens to your health? Well, your maximum health changes. Your previous health doesn't. So if you go from this 30 to this 29, and somehow haven't lost the 30 from your starting health, even though that top static ability would make you lose health, if you're somehow at the 30 and you play this, you become 29 because 29 is now your maximum.
Yeah. So that's what I thought would happen.
But yeah, in putting this character down, you've used up a card from your hand, which means the advantage of being a 7-hander over being a 6-hander is now completely gone. So you gain nothing by playing any of these All Mights in him. Yeah, so for one turn, you stop being this All Might and start being this All Might.
Yeah.
But why not just have this All Might's abilities all the time if that's what you want?
True, yeah. But I think it might work with the early All Might, the first All Might, right? Because that one had one that's really powerful in a specific moment. Yeah,
this one, I mean, what he gains out of it is he goes from being a 5-hander like he normally would to being a 7-hander that gets rid of him from the hand and so becomes a 6-hander. So basically he has 1 more card in hand, which means he gives powerful plus 1 more than he did before. So there is actually some reason to do that. Albeit...
And what's his bottom in hand?
Still kind of... Well, you mean...
If you're a punch deck against powerful X number of cards in your hand.
Yeah.
Right.
So he gives 1 more powerful than he would have done previously, because he's got 1 more card in hand than he would have done if he just started playing as this character.
Yeah. I guess that...
So there is a slight advantage to going from True Form to version 1, but all the other versions are now worthless in version.
But I can see, but I can see a strategy where you, so you want to do this thing with in your kill setup. So you want to use this powerful thing in your kill setup somehow, right?
Like yeah. You make one attack stupidly big.
Exactly. Yeah. So
because you also draw 3 cards off the character's form ability.
Yeah, so you get to so until you can set up, you get to use the other All Might, which lets you see more cards, and also lets you use that ability, which lets you make more damage, I guess.
It only lets you see more cards if you run all of these All Mights in your deck, basically. Because otherwise, this one's essentially an 8-hander a lot of the time because of that form. Because of that form, this one's essentially an 8-hander on turn 1 and a 7-hander on turn 2. At which point it's still an advantage over this one unless you're waiting until 3 or 4 to go in.
I guess with the current meta, games are very short and only take a handful of turns, so I guess, yeah, decaying hand size isn't that big of an issue.
Yeah, I do think, basically, this ruling means that All Might True Form provides so much less advantage than it seemed like he provided. And he's losing health every turn. So he just seems detrimental. Because you also might not get this All Might in your hand when you want it.
That's true.
So I really don't think All Might True Form is worth playing anymore.
Yeah, probably not. Probably just for the fun of it.
But there is one other thing that's worth considering about this ruling, which is we have Detroit Smash here. Detroit Smash permanently reduces your character's hand size, right? What happens if you are All Might True Form, but you turn into another All Might, say, say All Might 1, because All Might 1's the good one. You're a 5-hander, you use the ability to go to a 4-hander, you use this ability to go to a 3-hander. When you stop being this All Might, are you now a 5-hander? Are you a 3-hander? Are you back to being a 7-hander? Jasco, please clarify this ruling, because it's unclear.
How did I not think of that?
Yeah, you'd think they'd think to clarify that.
Yeah.
If they're literally replacing your character.
True.
But moving on from that, we do have a second section to this ruling, and that is how the breaker ability works.
Oh god.
So, you remember how the breaker ability used to work, right?
Yeah,
how it used to be.
And as a response, the next one will be more, my boy, Mega Man II.
Yeah, I brought that out just to show why you care about keywords, you know? Because you just care about having all the keywords, but at the same time, he does give breaker.
Yes, that's true.
So it is quite relevant to him. But yeah, how breaker originally worked was if somebody used the breaker response when they blocked, let's find a card with breaker. Here we go, Deep Scar, Linus X's favorite breaker block, because it's a +0 mid that breakers for 3, with the downside being that it's a 2-check.
2-check, yeah.
Completely ignore the stats of the attack, that's not relevant to this discussion.
That's true. Ooh.
But let's say...
See what comes up next.
Yeah, that comes up next in the discussion. But let's say I play Absinthe in Arrow on a 3, it succeeds.
Wait, I never noticed Absinthe in Arrows. Is it with Absinthe?
Yeah, it's Absinthe Green. It's a very specific shade based on...
It's not Arrows dunked in actual Absinthe or something.
Well, I can't say for sure that they're not.
Absinthe or not. Yeah, maybe they poison the opponent by injecting them with Absinthe. That would be weird.
We check a 6. Then this one attempts to block. It's a +0 mid block, so it's going to check a 3 and succeed if we actually had some cards over there. Let's just...
Well, not if you're running that card, because it's egg too.
Yeah, well, you can always commit something. All right, let's split this into 2 piles so we can have a deck over there for demonstration purposes. So yeah, let's say they check preparing for battle. They check a 5. They block it. They take half damage because they've only partialed it. But even so, they get to respond when they block with breaker 3 to say your next thing gets... Originally, it would be +3 difficulty. So let's say I played Plot Hook next. Plot Hook would be on a 7, right?
Yep, and that's usually a pain in the backside if you're...
Yeah, because me checking a 7 is very unlikely in most decks. However, this deck is prone to checking 6s, so it's not quite as bad here. Oh, actually, sorry, it would be on an 8, because progressive difficulty as well.
True. That can be tough if you don't have many ready foundations.
Yeah. So that's how that works. But let's say we did things a little bit differently. Let's say, rather than just blocking and responding with that, they also responded with the reversal keyword.
Ah, yes, my favorite reversal card.
Yes. Also Linus X's favorite reversal card. Just turns off everything when played as a reversal.
Because it's just a giant middle finger in the opponent's face. And it should have changed that finger to the middle finger instead of the pointy finger. Well,
there is that one card from Amy in Soul Calibur where she's actually just using her middle finger to flick a rose into Aswell's forehead.
Really?
Yeah, the art is just her flipping him off. And then the best part is the ability of the card is just play it again and then flip it. So the card is also flipping him off. But yeah, let's say you play this reversal. This reversal, because of progressive difficulty, has to check a 6 to be played. Sorry, a 7 to be played as a reversal. Yeah. So, I mean, that's going to require some things to be committed. Let's say we just commit these random All Mights that are
Yeah,
up
we
here.
can commit the All Mights past the checks. That's how it works.
Ignore that nonsense of that. Right. So now we've got Breaker 3 active. We've got a reversal in play. What happens when we try to block with this +0 mid block?
I can answer that, or do you want to answer?
Let's hear what your answer is.
So the thing is, you're playing it as a block, but Breaker ups the difficulty of a card. So the difficulty of your block will be up. So this is now a difficulty 9 card. But that doesn't matter because it's a block and you use the block stat instead of the difficulty stat. So the Breaker got wasted, kind of.
Right. So that is how it worked something like 3 months ago. It might have been a bit more recent than that even. Originally, Breaker would up the difficulty of the card. So yes, this would be a 9 difficulty card. So if you were trying to play it normally, that would be a 10 that you'd have to check. But because you're playing it as a block, the block modifier is what matters. So it's +0, +1 for having a card before it, and then the speed of this. So a total of 7. However, they then changed it so that Breaker up to the difficulty of the check rather than the difficulty of the card. So now it will be 0, +1 for a card before it, +6 is 7, +3 for the Breaker.
Instead.
I'll talk about that in a second, because that's where it gets even more confusing. Because we talked about this when we looked through the How to Play guide. So, yeah, you've got 0 from this, +1 from this, makes total of 7 with this, but then you've also got +3 to the difficulty of the check that's coming up from the Breaker, so you would have to check a 10, right?
Yep.
They've changed it again, because, yeah, as you were saying, that bottom number in the corner was known as the control.
Control, that was it.
So when you make a control check, you flip over a card, you check the control of the card, and the number that you get is your check, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed that with My Hero, so that number is now known as the check. So the check you make, the check value you get, and the check of the card are 3 completely different things that all have the same name, which is really awkward, really confusing, and that's why you were confused just there.
I didn't even know about that, so I was confused even without the change.
Really? I assumed you watched our videos. Oh well.
Why would I watch How to Play UniVersus? I know how to play it already.
Ah, but do you? Because there's been yet another change to that ruling.
Great.
And I'm going to bring up the image now. So, Breaker is a keyword ability, yep. Breaker grants response after you block with this card, your rival's next check to play a card gets -X. X equals the rating of the Breaker keyword granting this ability. The Breaker rating is the number next to the Breaker keyword. Breaker 2 has a Breaker rating of 2, for example.
That didn't change.
Yeah. So the only thing that's changed is now, rather than being +3 to difficulty from Deep Scar, it's now -3 to the check from Deep Scar.
I feel like it makes more sense, like it's less confusing. I always had to think twice about it.
Maybe, but also it means this first enhance on Absinthian Arrow, your next check to play a card cannot be modified by your opponent's effects, now stops Breaker, which I'm pretty sure it didn't do before. Because previously, it was just the difficulty that you had to pass with the check that was being modified. The actual check itself was not. Now, Breaker is actively modifying the check. So if I flipped over this note-taking, that would be a 2.
Right, yeah. Well, what's the harm in one card having an ability that cancels Breaker?
It's not just one card. There are a few other cards that have this kind of ability. And it is interesting that there is now that interaction there that wasn't there before.
Yeah, I mean, surely Jasco thought of this and playtested it before doing this change, right?
I mean, you know Jasco.
Yeah, I do know Jasco.
They didn't playtest those goddamn squirrels.
Nope. They didn't playtest half of Libra of Souls, apparently.
Yeah, it's starting to look that way. So yeah, now if you block with this, you would only need a 0 + 1 plus the 6 is 7. But you would flip over this, you'd get a 2, you'd have to commit 5 things. So, not exactly ideal.
Yeah, it's just a change. For the moment, I don't see whether it's inherently bad or inherently good.
No. It does make Eugenia the character
more intuitive sense, because Breaker, like if you don't know exactly what Breaker does, you'd think it just ups the next card check you do. You have to really go into the rules to check the subtlety between like blocking a card and playing a card and so on.
The weird thing here is that reversals aren't in My Hero Academia, so all of the intricacies that we're talking about are completely unrelated to what Jasco's doing at the moment, and yet Jasco have decided that now's the time to make the change. I'm not totally sure why.
Instead of planning on doing reversals down the line, I think it's good to have a solid rule foundation long before you want to make the change, right?
Sure, it just seems strange to me that it's happening now. Anyway.
Yeah, Jasco has foresight this time, I guess.
One can hope. But yeah, this makes Eugenia, the character who uses Absinthian Arrow, a little bit better, and it makes Breaker a little bit worse. Is that a problem? Probably not, but it's interesting to look at.
Wait, why does it make Breaker... Oh, but it also makes Breaker better because you get to use it for blocks and...
No, it's made Breaker better than the version you knew, but worse than the previous update.
Oh, I see, yeah, okay.
Because we did already do a video on the previous update.
Fair enough.
That's how recent it was.
Honestly, with the new set not releasing, I'm very behind on UniVersus. Like,
yeah, I understand. There's not a lot of motivation to keep up with it.
No.
I'm really looking forward to when we finally do get the My Hero Academia cards, because the thing is, they all look great, and the demo decks were wonderful.
Yeah,
and, you know, I have absolutely no issues with the set, and I'm really looking forward to collecting some of those fun misprints that they've come out with. But, at the same time, I'm sat here in the UK. We have no idea when we're getting the set still, even though weeks ago they promised us an announcement.
How much of Jasco's audience is actually in the UK, you think?
I really don't know.
Some market value, right?
I talked to one of my...
expensive on the local traders.
I talked to one of my American friends, and it turns out we have about the same number of people at Nationals as they do.
Really?
So
why are they abandoning us?
I mean, I know some of them are people who've come over specifically to participate in an extra Nationals, because that's how Nationals is supposed to work, but I know at least...
I go the other way around as well, right?
To a degree. I think there's a lot more come to the UK than go to the States, but...
Fair enough, but with these numbers, it's like
even
same
so,
order of magnitude, right?
Yeah, it shows that we're still a relevant market.
Exactly. Well, I guess that just goes to show, don't pre-order stuff. Especially not with Jasco.
Well, I've not pre-ordered set 2 because I'm not paying for anything before the first set turns up. Real simple. But yeah, I am really liking the card game still, and I'm enjoying what I'm playing on Tabletop Simulator. I just wish I could do it in person.
Card game's glorious.
And speaking of Tabletop Simulator games, I'll just leave you all with this one. Between me and Linusek, when I first tried out, well, the second time I tried out that All Might deck, and completely wrecked him with it. So you can see what it was doing before they changed the rulings on it. I
mean, I prefer they change the rulings before it actually comes out than if they would just straight up ban him, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's good for us, but bear in mind that he's been out in America for half a month now.
Well, we don't have the set, so let us have one good thing.
Yeah, we have the rules that work before the cards come out. We got that going for us.
Yeah, I guess the US are the playtesters now.
Yeah, enjoy the footage, everyone. Bye.
Yeah, have fun. Bye.
Okay, Ojiro versus All Might Tribal.
Hey.
Now, this is the deck I played on Tam's stream yesterday.
Ooh.
This one is entirely MHA cards, so you won't see any of the ridiculous shenanigans you saw last time, but hopefully you'll still see some ridiculous shenanigans.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
That's a lot of attacks for my starting hand. I don't want any of them. I say no to those.
I say roll for
And I
those.
draw
I roll
4.
a 6. That's not a 6.
Yep, so you get to start.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Try of 12 on a 2. Exactly a 2, Nate.
I hate your betrayal of 12, by the way.
Yeah.
I hate how your deck works. I mean, admittedly, it didn't work well enough to matter last time, but it was concerning.
Yeah.
Right, I will review this one for all full cowling 5% strike thing. And draw a card, and it's exactly the card I wanted to draw. That is very nice. I won't use it this turn, but it's nice to have it. Also on a 3. On a 4. Yeah, just expect me to check 6s. It's fine. Speaking of which, on a 6. Oh wait, that's unique. Why did I even play that? Oh well.
I'm going to go for another build turn because 2 foundations isn't enough.
Yeah, it's not.
First day class. See, it's basically Hell's Reach.
I'm going to have to... After this card is committed during the enhanced step, ready it. Wait, just... Oh, right. Yeah.
It's basically Hell's Reach.
So it's Hell's Reach that you have to choose then and there.
Yeah,
alright.
Does also have the enhanced commit, though, where you can just give a check +2.
Wait, give a check +2 at the cost of flipping this card seems very good.
No, it's commit.
No. If you read it again, the cost is flip.
The second
because the response responds to the enhance.
Oh, yeah.
So the cost is your choice of flip or commit.
Yeah, oh wow, that's a lot better than I was expecting.
Yeah, that's a good card.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not got the good check that Hell's... it's not got the good difficulty that Hell's Reach has, but in every other respect, it's a better card.
Yeah. So that's I'm happy with my stage now.
Yes, I'm happy with your stage as well, which is concerning because it's not my stage. Crash preparing for battle and hope for the best. I'll draw 5 cards. I'll become All Might True Form. I gain all of his abilities again.
Oh. So I'm assuming you've got a lot of All Mights in hand.
Yes. Here's Hardened Frenzy on a 4. Gets a 3, great start. Commit coordinated effort, I guess. So my first enhance will be if this is completely blocked, I'll build it face down after it resolves.
Fun.
Anything from you?
No enhances from me.
I will discard an All Might. I have +3 damage and draw a card.
Yeah, nothing from me.
I will discard an All Might to have +3 damage and draw a card.
Yeah, thought so. Yeah, I think I might block this.
Go for it if you want.
So your enhance.
No enhance from me, that's all I had.
Okay, yeah, I'll attempt to block that on a 6. Checks a 5, which is good. I'll commit tray of 12.
Cool. That's fully blocked, is it?
Yeah.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
I get a free foundation.
Yeah. But I don't take 10 damage, so I'll take that trade.
I guess it's a reasonable trade, but on a 4, Hardened Frenzy.
Oh, for God's sake.
Succeeds. I'll trash this All Might. Draw a card and give it +3 damage.
Yes, you will.
Anything from you?
No.
Then I'll trash this All Might to draw a card and give it +3 damage. Anything from you?
Wait a minute. I just oh yeah, response flip after the. I could have responded with Beast Hunter. Oh. That's too late now. That one's way too
Well, if
late.
I draw another one, you can do it still.
Oh, I'm annoyed now.
If this attack is completely blocked, I'll build it face down after it resolves.
Yeah. Nothing from me.
Okay, do you take 10 damage then?
Attempt to block on a 7 this time. It's a 5. Going to be back. Drive of 12 and.
Thank you for the foundation.
Yeah. Once again, didn't take 10 damage. We'll take the trade. And also, did you lose 3 at the start of your turn?
No, I didn't. I should have done that at the start of both turns, so I should be on 24. My apologies.
Yeah. It's fine.
Crow and Frog takedown. On a 5.
Oh, God.
Succeeds.
Oh, God.
I'll use the enhance. This doesn't count towards progressive.
Yeah.
Anything from you?
No.
Then I'll draw a card with passing the torch.
Okay. Oh
Anything
wait,
from
that's
you?
two face down. That's two face down foundations you have. That might actually work against you.
Anything from you?
No.
Then I'll commit the other passing the torch to draw a card as well. Anything from you?
Okay. No.
Then that's 5 damage if you don't block it.
I'll take 5. Go to 24.
Okay.
I'm happy that you're not dumping All Mights anymore.
1 for all, full cowling, 5% strike.
Oh, for God's sake!
Yeah, it's a 3, so I'll have to commit these face downs. I'll discard my entire hand of not All Mights and draw 3 cards that might be All Mights.
I hope they're not All Mights.
Anything from you?
No.
You got very unlucky. There's an All Might.
Oh.
I'll have +3 damage. And I'll draw a card to replace that All Might.
Okay.
That's a nice card.
Is it an All Might?
No, but this is.
Oh, lordy, this is getting absurd.
Anything from you?
No.
If this is not blocked, I'll commit your character.
Well, that has no impact whatsoever besides making it
More
hard to
blockable.
block. Yeah. Yeah, nothing from me.
Do you take 12 damage then?
Unfortunately, yes.
Neat. Commit your character then.
Gordon Bennett.
Let's see. I guess we'll reverse throw you on a 6. Checks it.
Oh.
If his attack deals 5 or more damage, I'll draw a card.
Okay.
Anything from you?
No.
Cool. Does it deal 5 or more damage?
It deals exactly 5 damage.
Sweet, I'll draw a card.
I am going to have to flip those passes. Actually, wait, I just...
Aspiring Punch on a 7?
Please don't.
Doesn't check an All Might this time.
Oof.
And this All Might removes itself from the game, and I can no longer use my once per game.
Yeah.
I don't think I need my once per game.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. Overrun by Taurus might be useful here. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't feel like I need my once per game again.
Yeah, probably not.
I feel like I'm good at this point.
Yeah. Reborn Grinder on a 4. Succeeds. I will flip first day of class, give it +3 damage.
Okay. I will...
Presumably not do anything.
I'm thinking. Yeah, nothing.
Okay. So, you've got more face down than me, so I'll give it +2 damage.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Nothing from me.
After it resolves, can add it to my staging area face down. You can flip a foundation to cancel this effect.
Nope. You can have it.
So after it resolves, it goes to my staging area face down. Neat. So, yeah, so nothing more from me. That's a 4 mid for 9.
I'll take 9.
Neat. I'll build a face
9
down.
seems decidedly non-lethal.
Yeah, it does. I respond twice. Yeah, I respond twice with Betrayer of 12.
Okay.
Flip 2 foundations.
Cool.
Swipe on a 4. Missed out the don't get the combo, but I get I get the foundation, which I'll take. Yeah, I will flip. I'll flip Betrayer of 12.
Okay.
Give 3 damage.
Yep. Nothing from me.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, nothing from me.
Cool.
So, I'm mid for 7.
Block it on a 4. Succeeds.
Yeah. Worthy of Zalmaxis on the 3.
Oh, hey,
Seeds.
foundations.
And do you want
Looks
to
like
play
I'm
another?
living.
No, well, no, I'll do back on that. So yeah.
Cool. I'll trash this passing the torch and continue to live.
Cool. Okay, after the combat phase begins, I'll
Draw
flip
7
up to
cards, I'll lose 3 health.
Yeah, response after combat phase begins, remove that and flip up to 2 foundations.
Okay.
Not that one.
You are allowed to look at them at any times, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah, this is a hand.
Play a non-attack so I can look at your hand.
Throwing frog. That's not going to happen.
Oh.
Besides, if you did look at my hand, all you'd see is All Mights. I'll discard 1, give it +3 damage, draw a card.
Oh. Cease.
Anything from you?
I'm actually dead because I don't have high blocks in hand.
Well, this won't count towards progressive.
I only have low blocks.
Neat.
Oh, God.
I had another one. And
See,
a few
what
other silly things, but...
I would have drawn a good hand. So yeah, no, that was...
All Might Rival is funny.
Yeah. I feel like I'm doing stuff, but I never get round to doing it.
And the fun thing is, this is 100% MHA, this deck.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, this hand is a no.
Okay, well, I'm happy with this hand.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that this time, because yeah. Worthy of Zalmaxis.
That you are?
Worthy of Zalmaxis. Glamorous.
Zalmoxis, even.
Zalmax. Oh yeah, Zalmax. And Trishik Cape.
Okay. I will trash a 5% strike because I don't need it right now. And I'll lose 3 health.
I offer you a nice egg in this trying time.
Oh, hello there, Aplo Ninja. Thanks for following. Hey, NJ. Your body's been kicking your ass, you say. Well, don't worry, I'll kick Linus X's ass real quick as well. Linus X, you might want to refresh your health, though.
Oh yeah,
because you've not taken any damage yet this game.
Yeah, that'll be fixed very soon.
Coordinated effort. Passing the torch. Preparing for battle. And I think I'll call it a turn there.
Right. Me draw up to hand size, me get ready to die horribly.
Yeah.
Final Anguish on a 5. Succeeds.
Okay.
I'll flip Glamorous. Give it +3 damage.
Okay. I will do nothing.
Do I want to unflip that? It doesn't really do anything for me right now. Yeah, so that's Earth, I'll give it throw.
Okay. That's the bit I was hoping you wouldn't remember.
So yeah. Sending it. That's 6 mid for 7.
I'll go to 17.
Throw.
Wait, it's not for 7, it's for 10.
Oh yeah, 10, yeah.
And I'll take it, I'll go to 17.
Okay. Yeah, class swipe on a 5.
Okay.
It's a 4. Commit face down to make it succeed. I'll flip Unworthy of Zalmaxis. Give it +3 damage.
Yeah.
That's from you.
I'll draw a card with passing the torch. I don't know.
Yeah. Combo in hands +2 speed and damage.
Okay. There's a 6 speed mid. Okay. Nothing from me.
Yeah. I'm going to send that.
I'm going to block that with this All Might.
On a 6.
Gets a 6.
Okay, flip a foundation.
Yeah, preparing for battle. Now what are you going to do?
Apathetic on a 4. That's a 3. Commit this, make it succeed.
Okay.
That one didn't deal damage.
I don't need this aspiring punch right now. I'll draw 4 more cards. Neat. I will be All Might True Form.
Oh god, no. It begins.
Yeah, I'll open with this one. Crow and Frog takedown. Wait, this should be ready and I should be at 3 less health. On a 5, gets a 3, curses.
Oh, that's good.
Doesn't count towards progressive, you're enhanced.
I'll flip apathetic. Flip, passing the torch.
Ah, screw you. Well, I'll discard this All Might, draw a card, have +3 damage.
Yeah, I'll commit Tray Sheet Cape, unflip, and wear the Moxis.
Okay. I will make decisions. I will decide not to do anything more this enhanced step.
Okay, well, so that's a 4 high for 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take 8.
Neat. Reverse throw on a 5.
Oh.
Gets a 3. I have to commit my character, god damn it.
Yes! Yes!
If it steals 5 or more damage, I'll draw a card.
Okay.
It'll probably be another All Might that I now can't use.
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, no enhances from me.
No enhances for me either. Do you block it?
Yeah. Yeah, attempt to block it on a 6, just to get it out of my hand. Yeah, go on.
Okay,
So I'll
take
still
3.
take 3. Yeah.
Hardened Frenzy on a 5. Gets a 6, succeeds. If this is completely blocked, I'll build it face down after it resolves.
Alright.
Anything from you?
Nope.
Then do you take 4?
Yes, I do.
Cool. Then I guess Bonds of Friendship on a 3. Nice.
Neat. Ready.
Wait, all of these dealt damage. Oh. What do you know? I have all the momentum that I can't use by turning into the other All Might because this card's... Because I already used my once per game. I'm probably losing this one. We're probably going to game 3.
Oh, I believe we are. Light of the Wicked on a 5. Gets a 3. I'll commit both these face downs. Actually, will I? Yeah, I'll commit both those face downs.
Okay. Nothing from me.
Well, it's still mine.
Well, still nothing from me, so meh.
Yeah, I'll discard the top 4, give it +2 damage.
Well, that's annoying. Nothing from me.
I will flip and wear the other Moxis.
Okay, nothing from me.
Give it +3 damage.
Yep, now it's at 11. Nothing from me.
Yep. I will commit this and wear the other Moxis. Give it +2 damage.
Okay, that seems unnecessary, but sure.
Yeah, probably is. Oh well.
Nothing
So
from
yeah,
me.
I'm saying that's a 4 high for 11.
Oh, I'll go to 1.
For 13. That's 4 high for 13.
Yeah, I'll go to 1.
Yeah, yes you will. And yeah, Final Anguish on a 6. Gets a 3.
God damn it, I hate that that becomes a throw.
And it failed anyway.
Oh, it failed, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind, I survive, and my ability doesn't do anything because it can't reduce me to below 1 health.
Yeah. This isn't a great situation.
Well, it's not a great situation for either of us because I can't use my once per turn either.
Yeah, but you can still use your every turn.
Yes, I can. I'll have a 5% of full cowling.
Nice.
A 5% to try to splish! Or something like that.
Splish.
There's the splish button.
Sploosh.
Splish.
I hate that so much.
Why? Why do you hate the good splish button? I'll trash an All Might, draw a card, have 3 damage.
I'll commit Tray Sheet Cape on flip. Apathetic.
Okay. I will say if it's not blocked, commit your character.
Okay. Yeah, nothing from me.
I will send it then, 9 damage.
Right, attempt to block it on a 6. Gets a 5. I'll commit the face down. Reversal. Flexion swing on a 5.
Oh, quit reversaling me. That's not a thing that exists in this game.
5 succeeds. Played as a reversal. I gain all enhanced abilities printed on the blocked attack.
Wait. I commit this to build this face down after it resolves.
Oh.
You can still reversal, but I don't think you gain the abilities of the attack that's no longer there.
Yeah, that's actually not that bad, to be honest. Well, add the top card in protective staging area face down. Add 1 face down foundation from my staging area to my hand. Let's just see what that is. Let's not do that. Let's put this in my hand.
Okay. Nothing from me.
So yeah, that's 3 high for 3.
I'll block it on a 6. God damn it, that's not a 6. Okay. Full Cowling Strike again. Also not a 6. I will discard an All Might. Draw a card, have +3 damage.
Yes, you will.
Anything from you?
Nope.
If it's not blocked, I'll commit your character.
Okay.
Anything from you?
Nope.
I'll discard my hand, draw 3 cards.
That was a lot of All Mights.
Yeah, but it wasn't a lot of anything other than All Mights.
Yeah. Wow.
Anything from you?
No.
Do you take 9 damage then?
Yes, I do.
Cool.
Go down to 5.
Reverse throw on a 7.
Oh.
Ha! Checks a 6. Commit my character, make it succeed.
Yeah, but now you can't give it the +3 damage, so it doesn't kill me.
It wouldn't have killed you anyway. Half of 8 is 4.
Yeah, but still. Shut up.
Still kills you if you can't block, though.
Wow. Oh. 2.
If it kills you, I'll draw a card.
Nothing from... No answers from me.
Then I will send it. And you block it.
I'll have to commit... Oh, you have to commit my character as well.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. So I should have partialed it anyway, because it wouldn't have made a difference to the overall difficulty. Oh, man. 2, 3, 4... Okay, attempt to partial it on a 6. Oh, thank God.
Oh, okay.
So we'll go down to 2.
Oh, that's not good for me. That's not good for me at all.
No, it isn't.
Okay, time to live through your turn with only 2 cards in hand.
And 1 health.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that goes to my momentum.
I think we're going to game 3, NJ. I'm sorry.
Well,
no, because I blocked it.
Yeah, I just remembered afterwards. Now, start apathetic. Dropped hand size. Ah, neat. Flight of the Wicked on a 5. 3, 4, 5. I win. Yay, it's throw.
I hate you. I hate those throws every time. I had 2 of these in hand, but I drew them too late for them to be useful. I kept checking badly. Except, yes, for that one time I checked a 6 and made a 7 succeed. So I'm starting and we're going to the next game.
Yeah. I'm gonna review.
That's not right. That's not 39.
I'm mulliganing for 2.
I'll have that card back. And quit assaulting my character card.
I'm never gonna forget. I recently found out that at one point Kaiba stopped a gun with a card.
That sounds plausible. That actually sounds like one of the most plausible things Kaiba's done.
He threw the card. He threw the card into the gap between the hammer and the gun.
Yeah, I think I saw that. It was reasonable.
Yeah, I know. Well, reasonable is subjective here.
Certainly by Yu-Gi-Oh standards.
Oh yeah, by Yu-Gi-Oh standards, that was pretty tame.
But also, I think that's actually a physically doable thing.
I know, if you've like trained. Actually, to be fair,
if you've trained your entire life to play card games, yes.
Yeah. Love how Kaiba could probably like be a professional martial artist or something and decides to like put his entire life towards a children's card game.
Oh, thank you very much for the egg, Algato Loco TCG.
Ah, yes. Me do like egg.
I like egg as well. I've got a button that just says egg. I, no G. Of course, that's egg in, I think, German. But even so.
Why?
Why? Because I have a bunch of Luxembourgish friends who wanted every single language they know represented.
Oh. Oh, God.
Fortunately, I didn't have to have a button that said all 50 different versions of butterfly.
Why?
But why is it good that I don't have that button, or why do they have over 50 different versions of the word for butterfly in Luxembourgish?
Yes.
Because basically every street has its own version of the language, it seems.
Okay.
Smetterling, what's that supposed to mean? Is that a word for butterfly in Luxembourgish? That's German. Right, so it might be in Luxembourgish as well, but I mean, one of them is straight up just pineapple. I'm not even joking. Literally, one of their words for butterfly is just pineapple.
That's amazing. I love that. Thunderous Roar on a 3.
Apparently, it doesn't sound exactly like pineapple. There is some slight intonation difference, or the way the specific vowels are said difference or something, but I can't hear the difference. It just sounds like pineapple to me. And apparently it's spelt pineapple.
Actually, no. Run by Zalmoxis. Run by leaves Zalmoxis. No, remember. And yeah, I can't put anything else there. But I got apathetic, and that's all I really wanted.
It's a crazy language. Right, well, I will draw 3 cards and then decide how I want to kill you. The usual way. I'll be true form.
Oh, for God's sake.
And I think we'll open with a reverse throw this time.
Oh, God.
Succeeds. So I'll trash this All Might for +3 damage.
Right, I'll flip
and
apathetic.
I'll draw a card.
Flip you passing the torch.
I really need to learn to use Passing the Torch as my first card, of my first enhance, but oh well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not great at learning languages either. I'll trash this All Might, draw another card, have another +3 damage.
Yeah, this is...
Anything from you?
No.
Then I will say if this deals 5 or more damage, I'll draw a card.
Which it will do.
It will do, unless you have some remarkable way of stopping it.
I don't think in this deck.
Anything from you?
No.
Nothing from me either.
So yeah, I guess I'm taking 11.
Oh, you're not even going to try and block it. Okay, cool. I will draw then. And that card will be a Crow and Frog takedown. I have real problems with that. I keep saying throw and Krog and stuff.
God.
Checks a 6, succeeds. It won't count towards progressive. You're in hands.
Nothing for me.
Then I will trash an All Might to draw 1 and give +3 damage.
No
Anything
enhances.
from you? Then I'll trash another All Might.
No enhances.
No further enhances from me either. Do you take 11?
Yeah, attempt to block down a 6.
Okay.
Check a 5, commit face down.
Okay. Crow and Frog takedown then?
Oh, for God's sake.
Succeeds. It won't count towards progressive. You're in hands.
No enhance.
Then I will discard this All Might to draw a card and give it +3 damage. And can you guess what card I just drew?
Oh.
It's an All Might. I'll discard it, have +3 damage.
Cease.
Draw a card.
Okay, I think you might run out of steam soon at this rate.
Oh, yeah. They might well change the way his ability works, but the way he's worded currently, that is how this card works.
Yeah, this isn't okay.
Is
Also, you lost another 3 at the start of your turn.
Ah, yes, I should have done, sorry. So you taking that 11?
Yeah, this 11 I am. I'm going to 7.
Cool.
Fun.
Then on a 6, here's a reverse throw to guarantee some damage.
Oh, God.
Gets a 5, I'll commit my face down.
Oh, sweet. Sweet Jiminy.
I'll also commit preparing for battle to discard a card, draw a card. Anything from you?
Oh, cheese and crackers. Nothing from me.
Then I'll discard this All Might that I just drew to draw a card and have +3 damage.
So that's now currently 8 damage, so now
Yep.
I have to block it.
Anything from you?
No.
If you somehow don't block it and still survive, I'll have a card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything from you?
No.
Then do you block this 8 damage throw?
Attempt to partial block it on a 6. I check a 4. I'll commit Betrayal of 12 and Thunderous Roar.
Okay, so take 4. 1 for all full cowling on a 7.
Please don't.
Gets a 5, 6, 7. So my character is
I'm
now
dead,
committed, but
no,
even so,
I have no cards in hand. I explode.
I discard my hand and draw 3. And then you explode.
That was an experience.
Yeah, facing All Might true form is an experience. You just go boom when he works.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
You're reporting this test game to Tim, are you? Well, you know what the funny thing is, NJ? This is MHA format. This isn't even... I'm not even using any non-MHA cards to do this absurdity.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm playing something like 6 attacks a turn every time I go off.
Yeah.
No. I'm not saying don't report it to Tim because it's not busted. I'm saying it's busted even in the tightest restrictions. Therefore, all the more reason to report it to Tim.
I've just been getting stomped today.
I believe that's the end of our My Hero Academia playing on Tabletop Simulator, so...
Yeah. Well,
Table flip time!
There goes the table. We
Like,
finally
actually
did
can
it.
flip the table for this. In Digimon, it's just kind of crap when you try. Because of the way they modeled it, but... Yeah, that's it for Tabletop Simulator, and I guess I'll just leave you all seeing that floating in the void.